But it was my mother who always helped me to relate to needs in a community and to people. But one thing that I think was valuable to me was that as a child, as a student in high school, and that's why I said it, my teachers were all white, but they saw that I had a potential, and they all cultivated it. They all always gave me opportunities. The music teacher let me lead the music when she was itinerant, because she could only be there. She came to us once a month. The other periods of time, I had it. My English teacher, it was she who put me into the impromptu speech contest. And I was relatively shy. I was a good student, but relatively shy. And she worked with me to say that, you know, you have to be able to, you have good thoughts, but many times I would sit in class, and when she would call on me, she said, you answer, you have the answer. Well, my mother told me, don't show off, so my teacher would say, speak up. But in between there, it was very helpful to me because she brought me out, and she helped me to learn how to stand up and express myself, think on your feet, and the like. So that I think I have to credit the kind of teachers that I had who showed a real interest, along with my mother's, you know, constantly making me improve. I remember I used to bring my report card home, and she would say, what happened to you? You made 92 last time, you only have 91. And I would say, well, that's the best grade in the class. And she would say, I didn't ask you what the class did. I want to know what Dorothy Height did and what caused you to go back. So, and I remember one time a teacher came to us. He was from the University of Pittsburgh, and he came to our high school. He was our chemistry teacher. And at the end of the semester, he gave me an 89. So I went into him and I said, well, my mother won't understand this. I cannot take this grade home. I was wondering, what did I fail in or what did I do wrong? He said, no, you did very good. He said, well, you tell your mother I don't give anyone more than 89. Well, I almost wanted to take him home with me because I knew that my mother would immediately question. But I think also what was helpful to me was that I always had a kind of an inner drive and wanted to go to school, go to college. And I think for me it was helpful that I was able to sign in for an Elks oratorical contest. And my English teacher helped me to prepare. But I think it was that going to the library, studying, it had to be on the Constitution of the United States. And there are many subjects. It could be on slavery in the United States and the Constitution. I chose the Constitution and the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendments because after all my reading, and I was a great reader, after all of my reading, that's what I chose. And it was helpful to me to have the teacher, an Irish Catholic woman, who not only did work with me in school, but she lived down the street from me and she coached me and helped me. But it also helped me, and it's interesting that I say until this day I'm still working on the 13th, 14th, 15th Amendments. But it was helpful to me to get more than a knowledge of them in a recitation, because it meant that I understood what they meant and what they mean in the Constitution of the United States.